The U.S. has targeted at least 7 Venezuelan officials with sanctions for alleged human rights violations. Those named, including the head of police, will have assets frozen and be blocked from doing business with American firms or traveling to the U.S. The White House said in a statement it was deeply concerned by the Venezuelan government's efforts to intimidate political opponents. Tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela have been on the rise. Last week, Venezuela gave the U.S. 2 weeks to significantly cut its diplomatic mission in the country. In the latest episode on Monday, the White House called on Venezuela to release all political prisoners, including dozens of students, and warned against blaming Washington for its problems. Spokesman Josh Earnest said the Venezuelan government had tried to distract from its own actions by blaming the United States or other members of the international community for events inside Venezuela. Venezuela's foreign minister, Delcy Rodriguez, said the country would soon make public Venezuela's response to these declarations. Ms. Rodriguez told reporters that her country will insist on a relationship with the U.S. that is based on respect and sovereign equality. The South American country was hit by major protests last year in which dozens were killed and more than 3,000 arrested in a wave of anti-government sentiment. Support for President Nicolas Maduro has dropped sharply amid an economic crisis marked by shortages and high inflation. The officials sanctioned include the Director General of Venezuela's Bolivarian National Intelligence Service and Director of Venezuela's Bolivarian National Police. The White House argues the officials were instrumental in human rights violations, persecution of political opponents, and significant public corruption. One of those named is Antonio José Benavides Torres, the former director Venezuela's Bolivarian National Guards, whom the U.S. said used force against peaceful protesters and journalists, including severe physical violence, sexual assault, and firearms.